Hello again. Sorry about not uploading for a while. I've been kind of busy again and only had my laptop to use for some time, but yeah, still managed to record this video on my laptop for you guys. One thing I'd like to mention is that since my last video, I got 500 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. I'm grateful for all the support and attention I've been getting, and I'll definitely keep uploading more high quality videos for you guys. Anyways, the point of this video is me getting 24,703 points, no moving, panning, and zooming. So that means I can't move the picture at all, it's just one static image. Which actually gets me up to first on the GeoTips leaderboards. And so as you can see, I was second place before, barely behind Subsymmetry, but not anymore. Actually, on the day I recorded this, I think it was only maybe my 10th attempt, so I got lucky to get such a good seed pretty quickly. Although, as many of you have probably seen through GeoWizard and other people's attempts at this, it takes an insane amount of tries just to get that one lucky seed. And then when you do, like, hope you don't waste it on a bad guess. But yeah, enough talking, and I'll go into the voiceover for the video. Right. So, first round, we have yellow license plates. It's kind of hilly and Gen 2 coverage and driving on the right. So, that fits with Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small country, so 4968 is a really good start. Here we have yellow license plates again, but we have a lot of brick buildings and it's extremely flat, so that fits in with the Netherlands. So it was unfortunately like way in the south, so I got only like 4,700 something points, but um yeah, I was kind of debating whether or not I should restart because you get kind of close to that 4,600 mark. But luckily I got some good rounds after this. So this one is Jordan, and as you can see we have a road coming off to the right, and it looks like it goes south and then bends west. And so I think we're on this road somewhere, and we're on a north-south facing area, kind of maybe a little bit to the southwest. So I'm trying to look for areas that fits with that. And so yeah, it should face, or the road that comes off should face to the south and then bend west. So it's kind of a specific looking road. So I'm just checking along this road. The reason I didn't go and check on the other road to the more to the west of us, because really there's two roads in Jordan that have coverage, this one and then the next yellow road to the west of us. But the reason I didn't look at that one was because that one's kind of more hilly, and this one is pretty flat looking. And so, yeah, I had a feeling that would be somewhere on this road. Of course, if it wasn't, then I would check the other one next, but I would look at this one first. And so I'm looking for something at maybe this angle, kind of southwest. So this kind of fits because it comes off and goes to the south, but we don't really have that turn going to the west again. So I leave it there for now, but then I go and continue to look here. And this one fits perfectly because as you can see, we kind of also have a road coming off to the south. So I click and 5K. This round was probably my favorite round. This one I honestly only went off of the landscape because this mountain in front of us and other rock formations seemed really familiar to me because I'd been to Zion before, Zion and Bryce. As you can see, I'm kind of hovering over that area, and it really reminded me of that area. So I'm thinking we're somewhere near Zion. So I'm trying to look for some residential areas near Zion. Maybe this one right here. And so our road kind of curves to the west after going north, and we have one house to the northeast and nothing really to the southeast. So I'm looking for something that kind of fits with that. So this kind of fits. It's not really other buildings next to that. but it's the best looking one out of what I've seen so far. And so I started looking a little bit farther away from Zion. Maybe we're a little more to the north. But yeah, I don't really know, so I just take a guess. And it was actually a little bit farther south, really close to the Arizona border. But 4,950 gets me some really good points there. So now I'm at 19,703. And if you've been paying attention, 24,703 is the amount I got. So it means I 5K'd this round. And so this is looking like somewhere in the Balkans for me. My gut feeling was Macedonia, but I could definitely also see it being like Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, or Bulgaria. Albania really it couldn't be because our license plate on the car in front of us, it only has it on the left side, the blue strips, so it wouldn't be Albania because Albania has the blue strip on both sides, but I wasn't really thinking about that then. Um, but yeah, I was looking at this road angle, so it kind of we're going east and then it goes to the north and then potentially curves back to the east. And then it looks like maybe we have something to the west over there, or not to the west, to the northeast, but on our left side of the screen. Maybe a town, and it kind of looks big based off of what I can see. Not that I can see too much, but yeah, I'm just trying to make out what is going on there. As you can see, I'm kind of pointing at it right now. And so my gut said somewhere in Western Macedonia, because that area is hilly, kind of green looking, and lots of valleys. So Kichevo does have a northeast southwest valley, but doesn't really fit. Gostivar, however, has a really nice looking, or really fitting looking valley. That one kind of fit, but we don't really have a river right here. We have a hill instead, so that doesn't work. But I go a little farther down, and this kind of fits. So I leave it there for now while I go on to look in other towns. So I'm looking in Skopje. Doesn't really fit that. Tetovo is kind of flat and mountains to the northwest, so that doesn't fit. Strumica doesn't look like that's a big enough valley. Kavadarci is too flat. Stip again too flat. Kochani too flat. No valley. Kriva Palanka does have a valley, but kind of feels too urbanized down here because we don't really have any buildings next to us. And so now I go into Bulgaria to check. Again, too urbanized over here where the curve is. This town's too flat. This one too urbanized to the southwest. Try to look where else it could be. Kardzali, not really fitting. Here I kind of have a lag spike because I was on my laptop. So it takes me maybe 10 seconds for it to load. Because recording is kind of difficult on my laptop. But yeah, okay. Back to normal. Smolyan, the valley angle doesn't fit. Troyan, to north-south, again the valley angle doesn't fit. Gabrovo, same thing, doesn't really fit. So now I go into Serbia. Vranjes too flat from the looks of it. Same with Leskovac and Pirot as well. Niš as well. Same with this. All the Serbian towns seem to be in flat areas, not really valleys. So I kind of brush over Serbia and go into Montenegro, which has a lot more valleys, but not really a lot of towns near those valleys. So kind of start looking around here. This one seems too urbanized to the southwest. This one, the angle doesn't fit. Nikšić is too flat. Here, road doesn't really fit. Vladimir, the valley angle doesn't fit. Take a quick look in Albania, although, as I said before, it can't really be Albania. But I just look for a little bit, and then, I just take a guess. And it was a 5K. I was honestly surprised. I was over the moon about that. Honestly, I mean, I was kind of expecting it, but then, like, to actually get the 5K, because it was a big relief. So 24,703 puts me 93 points above the current first place. So that's nice. So now just a quick rundown over the rounds. Two nice rounds in Luxembourg and Netherlands. Netherlands actually turned out to be the one where I lost the most points, but there wasn't really much I could do about that round. Macedonia and Jordan were two really nice 5Ks, especially the Macedonia one, but also the Jordan one. It took some time, as you can see with the times down there, rounds 3 and 5. And then round 4 in Utah was probably my personal favorite, just because it was more about my knowledge and whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.